Hello, hello friends, it's Danny here, and today I am in a little collab with my friend Teresa from the Fresh and Renewed with Teresa channel. She had reached out and said that she was going through some of her stash and she found she had a lot of Valentine sentiments, and she asked if I wanted to join her in a little collab using those, kind of making Valentine cards. And I said, sure. So that's what we're doing today. Although, disclaimer, none of my cards are like true Valentine cards. I just don't give them out. And I thought about making them for the craft fair, but the craft fair is in March, so it's after that. So mine are more like love type themed cards. But I did use like some Valentine-ish products. Almost all the stamps and dies that I use today, almost all, are from Trinity Stamps. Last year when I was on Kendra's card challenge team, Trinity was so generous and sent their whole release. I think it was in February. And I haven't had a chance to really play with a lot of it, so I thought I would pull that back out and play with it. In the description box below, I will leave links to everything that I can find that is still available. And let's get started. So for my first card, I used this, what is it called? Picture This little stamp set. I just love this little couple on here and the little Polaroid. So that was cute. And I did have the matching dies. And then I brought in an old, My Favorite Things A2 Stitched Rectangles STAX set 2. What a description that is. And then I pulled out this old 12 by 12 paper from Stamping Up, and it is called Pick a Pattern, because I knew it had this pattern with like those cameras and film strips and Polaroid type shapes. Let me move that out of the way. And oh my goodness, I just lost the card. Let me find the card. I'm going to pause and find the card. Okay. Goodness, I panicked for a minute. I was like, where did I put it? But it was sandwiched in between some of the dies. Even though the papers are kind of loud and like really bold patterns, I really love how this turned out. You can see those different patterns from that paper pad. And then I did the camera and then that little Polaroid. I masked it so that I could put the little couple inside. It says, we just click, say cheese, I love you. And then on the inside, I have a strip of that paper, and then I put another one of those little couples in there because I just think that is just so super, super darling and sweet. And then the next card that I did, I used this fun stamp set. What's it called? Every Pizza Me, because I think that's just so fun, and I did have the dies to go with it. I used an old, not too shabby pad called Just Grillin'. I actually think it might be available in the shop. I don't know. Like I said, everything will be linked that's still available that I can find. And then I did use the Trinity Stamps Emergency Card Essentials #1 die set and #2 die set for this card. And here is this fun card. Every Pizza Me Loves You. I have those different elements from the die and that fun paper. I just thought it just makes me smile. I did leave it blank on the inside, but super, super cute and fun. And now I want pizza. All right, and then the last card that I did, I wanted to keep going, but I just had to stop because I have some other things to do. I wanted to make more with this stamp set, which is the Insider Sentiments Valentine, because it has a lot of sentiments that aren't necessarily like Valentine-ish. Let's see. I hope your heart is full of love and your mouth is full of chocolate. You're someone as amazing as you deserves the most amazing Valentines too. Who needs a Valentine when I have a best friend like you? I hope you know you'll always have a special place in my heart. Just a really great sentiment set. And I did use the Insider Sentiment Speech Bubble die set with it. But on these dies, they have the speech bubble, but then they also have this other like inside piece. And that's what I used, if I can get that back in there. So I used that. And then I pulled out, because I didn't know what kind of layout I wanted to use, and I pulled out the My Favorite Things Blueprints one. I'm sure this is long retired. I really need to utilize these kind of sets more often, because then the card came together so easy because all the elements were there. And then I used the Sweet Valentine paper pad from Not Too Shabby. And I did bring in an old embossing folder from Stamping Up called Falling Petals. So many of these cards used some elements from my Use Your Stash, like the embossing folder, the 12 by 12 hearts, and I think that's it. I didn't do any gnomes. So the third and final card that I did is this one. I love how it came out. I think it turned out so pretty. I don't know if you can see that embossed detail on the camera, but it is gorgeous. Just layered it up. Hope your day is filled with reminders of how much you're loved. Added some little tiny pearls because I thought it just kind of needed that elegant touch. And I glued that on the wrong side. I will somehow correct that. But yes, that's why I should stop doing crafting late at night, I guess. Okay, that's funny. And then I also noticed I put this on the part that I stamped my personalized stamp on. Yeah, I need to stop stamping late at night, I guess. But it can be fixed. I'll just do another sheet here and do some more of those banners there. And it'll look like I meant to do that. So you could write lots of a personal message or personal note on the inside. So there are my 3 cards that I created today for this little collab with Teresa. I will leave a link to her channel in the description box so you can hop on over, see what she created, and leave her some love. And until my next video, go do something for yourself and go get crafty. Bye now.